Yeah, everybody, Patrol Gaming, welcome back to another reaction video. Today, I've got something that's been sticking in my craw. So, we had this story in Australia, probably a couple of weeks ago now, that PETA, the protection of animals, I should have learned what that actually stands for. Protection of something anyway. But apparently they've been attacking Steve Irwin. Now, we're a pretty larrikin race of people, the old Australians. We like a bit of a joke. We only take a few things serious. One, don't muck around with fire because our country burns way too easy. That's number one. Number two, we got to beat New Zealand at everything we do. We got to beat those Kiwis. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be fucking painting a wall. As long as we do it better and faster than the Kiwis. That's all we care about. And three, never attack our national icons. I'm looking at you, Peter. So I've got my mate here, Isaac Butterfield, and he's going to explain it a little bit better than I can. So let's go and watch Isaac explain my reaction.
G'day ladies and gentlemen, the Buttsman here, Isaac Butterfield. Make sure you subscribe, million by my birthday, etc. You know the fucking drill. Listen, I'm fucking...
I do have to warn you, as a typical Australian, he does swear a lot. Yeah, it's a typical Australian, so if you do get a bit sensitive with some swear words, I do apologise. He's an Aussie, so he's very fluent in swearing.
Absolutely filthy. Ropeable. I've cracked the absolute shits, and so has the entire internet, Australia and the world, because these fuckwits had a go at Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin was and remains a national icon, and I remember when he passed away in 2006, exactly where I found out, and I was, like probably everyone in the country and perhaps the world, in a state of shock. On this past weekend, it was Steve's 57th birthday, and to commemorate his life and the amazing things he did in it, Google created this lovely piece of art showing him in the wild, perhaps his natural habitat. And that's when a group that is known worldwide for being absolute pieces of shit in every single sense of the word came out and attacked Steve, attacked a dead man. You fucking heroes. So PETA, fuck you. PETA said this on their Twitter account. Steve Irwin was killed while harassing a ray. Harassing the ray. Are you fucking serious, PETA, you dumb cunts? He dangled his baby while feeding a crocodile and wrestled wild animals who were minding their own business. Oh, shut the fuck up. Alright, just shut the fuck up. I can't deal with these pieces of shit. You could imagine the fucking dirty soy boy that wrote this tweet. Oh God, the amount of testosterone that lives in his body would be able to fit on the head of a pin, this fucking piece of shit. Today's Google Doodle, which is a hilarious word, but we'll move on, sends a dangerous fawning message. Wild animals are entitled to be left alone in their natural habitats. Yeah, you know what? And I'm entitled to not read absolute shithouse dribble on the internet, but you keep popping up. Do us a favour. Get whoever is your tweeter, whoever comes up with your social media plan, get them to walk into a door frame, put their head in the door frame, and slam the fucking thing. That's what they need to do. Fuck you, Peter. There was immense outrage to this tweet. Everyone, the internet fucking blew up. Here's the thing. I could go on about how everything they just said is fucking stupid, but there's no point. You're beating your head against a brick wall with these people. It's like the entire vegan population. Anyone who is involved in a cult, which PETA absolutely is, you can't win. All we can do is just ignore these dumb fucks. That's all we can fucking do. And let me just say this, every single person in the comment section was on the same terms. They all agreed, which never happens in comment sections. And let me know your thoughts down below in this comment section. But I think I speak for me, my state, my entire town, my entire country, the great land of Australia, perhaps the Southern Hemisphere, if not the universe, when I say these immortal words, fuck you, PETA. You call yourself animal rights activists. You have no respect for animals, and no one has respect for you. You kill just as many animals as slaughterhouses every year.
Holy
In
shit.
fact, one journalist found out that in one particular shelter ran by PETA, that 84% of the animals that were taken in by the shelter to save their lives were killed within 24 hours.
Holy shit.
Bravo,
That can't be
you
right.
fucking hypocrites. And you know what? As the owner of a rescue dog, fuck you to the moon, okay? I've had
Nice
a
dog.
chance to take this beautiful animal and treat it like a fucking child, right? I treat it better than myself. Anyway, you haven't allowed people to have this beautiful pet. You've just taken its life. You're a fucking filthy piece of shit, is what you are. In response to the whole Steve Irwin saga, this is what people like PETA do. They rely on outrage to build awareness of the people and their brand. That's all they fucking do. That's why they say this stupid shit, to remind everyone that, oh, we're still here. Once again, you will not and cannot change the minds of these people. It just won't fucking happen. But what we can do is, well, to really fuck PETA off, make sure you have a nice juicy steak for dinner, and give them just give them a little message maybe on. Actually, I can't tell you to do that because they'll probably try and sue me. Maybe check out their socials. Give them a like. What I will say, and what is more important than anything here, is Steve Irwin was a great man and did enormous amounts of work for the conservation of the rainforest and the top end of Australia and the bush in Australia, and amazing things for animals, not just Australian animals, but for animals worldwide. And not just the things he physically did, but for the education that he gave to young people about what we needed to do to try and help these creatures that we coexist with live. So I think I can speak for everyone once again when I say thank you very much, Steve Irwin, for the things that you did on your short time on this earth. And fuck you so much, PETA. You deserve no recognition, no praise, nothing. The fact that you still exist makes me sick. I hope someone from PETA's watching this. Fuck you, dickhead. Anyway, give a nice little message to PETA in the comments. Bye. And I can't end it like that. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you all sometime again this week. Actually, on Wednesday. Bye.
Well, I think that's the sentiments of most Australians. You don't attack our icons, especially Steve Irwin. He's actually his zoo is only about half an hour north from here, so he's a local boy from around Brisbane area. So, hit right at home, boys. Don't you go doing that at all. So that was a reaction that's kind of off the tracks of what we were doing, but I'd seen this and then I'd seen Isaac had done it, and I thought, I gotta share that. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you think that was a correct. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let me know what you think in the comments anyway about PETA or Steve Irwin, if you've got memories of it, whatever. I'm up for listening to it anyway. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that little reaction from my good mate Isaac, and hopefully you'll come back and I'll see you in the next one.